So here we are, back in the summer of 252 BC, on my Carthage campaign. Let's continue where we left off. Let's take a look at Lilybomb. They need some buildings started, and let's take a look at the settlement scroll, as it's a good place to judge what you need. My city is starting to become unhappy, and it has a lot of squalor. There's not much I can do about this, because I can't build any more sanitation buildings, but I can build buildings that create more happiness, so I'm going to do that by building the large temple of Baal. So it creates public order. Alright, let's look at Messana. And we're going to go ahead and build the public bath there. And I'll go ahead and queue in another building as well to keep that city busy for the time being. Looks like we are pretty well taken care of on this side of the empire. If you remember, we were moving an army into Numidia to capture Sirta, and I was intercepted by a Numidian army and took some pretty decent casualties in my infantry. I think I have enough left to get the job done. Here they have a few units of desert infantry and some Numidian cav, and I'm not going to show this battle because it's going to be pretty simple, and I want more time for showing the conquering of cities. Alright, I completed that battle. It was pretty simple, like I had assumed. Just real quick, I only lost 35 men. So my general now has a clear path on to Sirta. So let's continue marching that direction, and here's the city. And it is now besieged. I will start building some rams. Or actually, I forgot I can assault the city. No need in building rams because I have elephants. Let's take a look. Go ahead and assault the city here. They do not have a whole lot of defenses, just javelin men, and their only real good unit is this general unit. And I should be able to take him down by using my combined infantry, cavalry, and elephants. Let's go ahead and fight this battle. Alright, I'm on the battle map at Sirta, and I forgot that the only units the Numidians have in here to defend are javelin men, which are actually quite effective against elephants, so I'm going to have to hope that my elephants don't run amok while bashing down the gates. Alright, it doesn't look like... I haven't fast forwarded, so if you're wondering why my elephant looks like it's on roids, that's why. And the Numidians foolishly ran away rather than hurling their javelins at my elephants. Big mistake. So the way is now clear, and I'm going to run up my Iberians. My elephants are going to be a little bit tired from bashing down the gates, even though only one of them was involved, but that's just the way the game works. So I'm going to let my elephants get away and rest a little, and the rest of my troops are going to move in here. Let's take a look down here. Sorry, I'm getting the camera right. The controls for the camera on here are a little bit different than Napoleon Total War, which I happen to like better. That's just the way it works. So here comes my Iberians through the gate, crashing down on their opponents. And although Iberians are crappy infantry, Numidian javelin men ought to be pretty easy pickings, even for them. As you can see, my units have better melee weapons. Plus the Iberians actually look kinda cool. I guess the javelin men do too in their own way. But in any case, here's that fight. Skirmishers are getting more kills than I think they should, but my men are pretty quickly chopping them down. You can see the numbers dropping consistently there. And I now control the gateway, which is pointless to control since I bashed the gates open. The gateway doesn't serve much of a purpose. Alright, we've made our initial entry into Sirta. Now we just need to assault the city center. And this is going to be a little bit trickier because of the general unit that is there. Here it is. This is going to be the only tough unit I have to face. But I will use my general to help out in that. And as I said, my infantry and elephants, or my cavalry and elephants. I'm going to fast forward a little, get my troops into the city. I've got my Iberians marching towards the direction for the entrance to the city center. That's where I'm going to move my cavalry as well. The Numidian general's coming up behind me. That's fine. I'll turn around to face him as I see fit. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, so let me get my units. I'm not really going to do this in a very organized fashion because I don't really feel the need to. I'm just going to get all my units marching towards the city center here. And then once again start fast forwarding to save us some time. So here we go. Well, I'm going to stop fast forwarding actually because the Numidian general is right here. I'm going to take my cavalry and just do a full-blown charge into the Numidian general. I'm going to take my infantry and run to this other entrance and try and make a beeline for the city center. So here comes my general, charging first into the enemy general. Let's get you that fight close up. Getting kind of dusty and ugly here. My long shields are now in the battle as well. I hope I don't lose my general, because sometimes when you do stuff like this, enemy general units are pretty tough to beat. Good, I didn't. And there goes the enemy general. Alright. Alright, the enemy general's dead. My game is skipping a little for some reason. Perhaps just does that sometimes, as I've said 100 times. Here comes my units to engage these last remaining units of Numidian javelinmen. And I'm just going to alt and give another attack order to make all my cavalry get out their melee weapons. I guess long shields don't get out swords. My general's unit has a sword though. Alt and right clicking kind of makes your units use their more effective melee attack. Alright, I now control the city center. I don't know where the last remaining Numidian unit is. It says that it is over here. Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm going to cut off the rest of this battle because there's pretty much nothing left to see here. There's the result of that battle. I only suffered 19 losses. Unfortunately, one of them was my elephants, but that's okay because I still have the remainder. Alright, we're back on the campaign map, and I'm going to exterminate the populace of Cirta to make sure that the public order is better. And immediately I'm going to build this sewer for some infrastructure to keep the people happy. It looks like the only thing that I cannot retrain here at the moment is my long shields. But that's alright, as long as I can retrain my Iberians, I should be fine as far as defense is concerned. And possibly... yeah, it looks like I'm not going to be able to retrain my long shields for a while because the city's going to have to grow. So I'll probably train a couple of units of round shield cavalry to assist my army as well. Alright, so we've taken care of Cirta. Let's see if anything else can be done on this turn. Carthago Nova is now under my possession and well defended, which is good. We're going to go ahead and build the mines there to try and get more income. Looks like Cordoba is still under control. Palma is okay. And Osca, it looks like we need to capture. Engage the enemy. Let's go ahead and assault the city since we have a ram. And the defenders do not have much with which to defend, so I am going to go ahead and auto-resolve this battle. I may take a few unnecessary losses, but as you can see, my army is easily retrainable because of being composed of low-quality troops. Alright, so you can see that this is one of those auto-resolves where the computer gets a ridiculous number of kills, and I wouldn't have done this had I had better quality troops that would have cost me more to retrain. That's annoying that the computer does this because I obviously outclassed my opponent. But they give him a large number of kills anyway. But oh well. That is taken care of. So we now control Osca, and we're going to again exterminate the populace. And this is to ensure that they do not get all ticked off at me afterwards, because a lot of times if you don't exterminate the populace, the people will be all upset. And I need to build a... oh, let's see what I can retrain. For some reason I can't retrain my Iberians. That's not good. That's odd. For some reason I don't have the option to... okay, never mind. One of the buildings that I messed up needs to be repaired, and then I'll be able to retrain my Iberians. So I'm going to repair these buildings here. Alright, and then I should be able to retrain all of my troops properly. Good, good. So we've captured some more settlements, and we're going to go ahead and end the turn. Okay, here the Scipii are making a hilarious demand. I need to accept their offer or they'll attack. With what? Another family member for me to kill? Ooh, I'm shaking. And then I have to give them 22,000 denarii and Messana. Okay, let me think about that. How about you lick my boots before you leave, and I won't chop your head off and show it to your family. Declined. Yeah, what a bunch of idiots. I can't believe the diplomacy. That was pretty retarded. So Britannia is going to offer me an alliance and map information, and sure, why not? Maybe they'll help me fight against the Gauls. I never really keep my alliances to the end, but oh well. I think I am out of time for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will bring you another soon.